Okay, my setup is super janky right now. So, it's the best I can do. Okay, so starting out, what you need, again, we're making 2 loaves, so banneton cover. If you do not want to put them straight in a banneton, they will stick and be probably ruined. If you don't have a banneton cover, you probably do, because if you have a banneton, you have a banneton cover. If you don't have a banneton, you can do this in a glass bowl. I don't know if it works as well because there's not as much like airflow, but you can do it. I don't know how much you can actually see. I use rice flour because somebody told me, TikTok. Someone on TikTok said that it doesn't, something with the moisture. It doesn't like get the moisture as much from the dough or something. I don't know. I'm going to put this here to make sure you guys are actually seeing what I want you seeing. Let's see. Can't see. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, I floured my bannetons. Okay. Here is what. Let me actually pick you up for this. Okay. Here is what my dough is looking like. It's been about 2.5 hours in the light only oven. You see a bubble here, bubble there, some smaller ones here and here. Okay, and then stickiness wise, it's actually pretty good. A few minutes ago I touched it and it was still a bit sticky, but see how like it's not sticking to me? You can feel there's a little stickiness there. But it's not too bad at all. So, and then I don't remember where it was, but it's risen. Okay. Just take my word for it. So I'm going to use this bowl scraper to get it out of the bowl. If I'd put this in a clean bowl instead of leaving it in this one that I mixed in, supposedly, according to the internet, I wouldn't need a scraper like this. It would just fall out by itself if I dumped it. I don't like to dirty bowls just for that sake. So I'm going to use this one to scrape it out. And then once I put it down, I'm going to use a bench scraper, which is this like sharper one kind of thing. It's not sharp, but it's like the blade's thinner. This one's like thick. Anyways, I'm going to use this one to separate it into 2 loaves. And I'll show you how I shape it. Hopefully you'll be seeing it okay. Let me turn you around. Oh, that's my setup, by the way. You're right here between this thing. Okay. Doing my best here, people. Doing my best. Okay. That'll work, I think. Okay. All right. So, also want to flour my counter. Again, some people say, you shouldn't need that much flour because it shouldn't stick. And while the outside of it is not sticky right now, the inside's still going to be sticky. So I still flour it. Again, this is rice flour. Because something about the moisture, I don't know. Okay. Using this guy, I don't know what it's called. I'm just going to, hopefully you can see this. I'm just going to go in here and loosen it a bit, and then I'm going to dump it. Whoosh. Okay, so, ooh. There you go, come on. So as you can see, like it's kind of coming out by itself. I don't know if you can see this. There's a little bit left in the bowl. I scrape it off. No bread left behind. Being paranoid that you're not seeing my dough. So let me check my angle again. You're not. There you go. You were seeing my banneton. Okay. So here is 2 breads worth. And you can't really see, but there's some little bubbles. just like I was showing you on top before. But now look, this part's sticky because it's like the middle of the dough. Okay, so I am gonna guesstimate. I think we've learned that I do not get super exact about this. I'm like, that looks like half. Okay. All right, so now we have our 2 halves. I'm going to set one aside. Flour this area right here again. And, okay, now this is called laminating. If you ever hear anybody talk about laminating, it's basically flattening it or stretching it. Like bubbles here, bubbles in here. Basically stretching it out into like a flat rectangle. Not super flat. I just like, sometimes I'm just like, how flat can I get it? So like, this is not going to be the prettiest shaping too. There are definitely better videos of shaping. I can tell you that right now. Okay, and then I take it and I fold it into thirds. I don't want to add more flour at this point unless I absolutely have to. Because I don't want flour inside my dough, because as I'm trying to get it to stick together, the more flour that's in my way, the harder it's going to be to get it to stick. Okay, and then I kind of pull this out, give it a little bit more stretch, and then I roll it. So I kind of fold this side in, and then I just roll it up. As you can see, there's like a spiral here on both sides. You don't want that in your dough. So then I kind of go like this. I just kind of tuck it under. And then this takes some practice, I'll be honest. You kind of push it away and pull it towards you. I'm going to add a little bit of flour on the outside of this side. Okay. You kind of push it out and pull it towards you, because you're like, adding tension to the dough is one thing you're doing, and the other thing you're doing is kind of pushing the dough into itself to try to seal it. So that's kind of how it goes. There's like a big bubble here. I'm going to pop it just for funsies. There you go. There's a couple little ones here. They don't need to be popped, but I just don't like to have huge ones on the bubble or on the bread, especially because it's still, so it did its bulk ferment. It's still going to do, it's cold proof, which is in the fridge. Okay. So then flip it. Hopefully you can see that. So this part's not really sealed. So then I just kind of go, really hoping you can see this. I kind of just take 2 sides and just crisscross it. And crisscross it. And the only point in this is just to get the bread to be sealed upon itself. And again, also adding tension. You can kind of see like that zigzag look, because I'm pulling from the 2 sides. There's a bubble there. There we go. All right, so that's 1 loaf down. So now I just repeat the second loaf, which I'm going to let you watch again, because I have no idea how well these angles are working. I was trying to get you low enough to the counter that you could see, so I changed it up. Okay. But because you have something, there's like a pie thing behind my phone, so it's hard to tell what I'm seeing. Okay, so again, I'm going to laminate it, pulling it out, kind of flattening it a bit. Honestly, this probably could have bulk fermented for like, I don't know, another half an hour. I want to go to bed. It's 9:50, and my bedtime is like 9 to 9:30. So, I was just like, nah, bro, we're doing this. So yeah, I think if I fermented it a little longer, it wouldn't be so sticky in here, but it's okay. Like I said, this is like, you can mess it up. Like, I'm not going to say you can't mess it up, but it also has some give. Okay, so again, I'm going to fold it in thirds. 1, 2, pull it out a little bit, fold these corners in, a little bit there, and then just roll it. And you can kind of like tuck this as you're rolling too, if you want. You're really just going to find what works best for you, because people all have their own little things that they do. Okay. So now we're trying to just, let me see if I can show you this. Bubble. Push it and pull it. You like push up on the right and then pull down on the left. That's kind of how I do it. Oh my goodness, so many bubbles. So many bubbles. Which again, aren't bad. I think I just enjoy popping them, if I'm being honest. Okay. A little flour on top here. You want flour on this top half, but not on the bottom half, because that's the one that you're going to have to kind of crisscross. You don't want flour taking away your stickiness, because you actually want the stickiness. So like you can't actually see like an open seam or anything, but I always like to pull it just, again, for the tension and also for just like making sure that it's sealed up. Because if it's not sealed, it's going to kind of like pop open a little bit. And it'll be fine. It won't give you as pretty of a loaf is all. Okay. So I have these two done. I need to wash my hands. Okay. I don't even know if you can see me. Okay, so I have these two done. What I'm going to do is here, I have them right here. I'm going to put them in plastic grocery bags. A lot of people will do like shower caps or maybe plastic wrap. I don't know if there's enough coverage in plastic wrap. Okay, so basically I just push it in the plastic bag. I want like the air out of it, but also it's like allowing air in is okay. It's not supposed to be like sealed tight because it needs the air to proof. So that's what it's looking like. So you'll know, you'll be able to see tomorrow, which won't be until tomorrow afternoon. So this is, for reference, this is Sunday night, and I'm going to work tomorrow. So I won't bake this until Monday evening. So get most of the air out, tie it, but not worrying about like sealing it. I won't cook these. There we go. I won't cook these until Monday afternoon. And then also like sometimes I will, my laundry's done. I will, like if I make two, for instance, this week I'm going to probably just bake them both tomorrow, just because I'm probably going to be going to work, to share Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll probably wait till Wednesday for dress. But, you can also like, I don't know how far in advance I would necessarily prep it, but like say if I wanted to like have bread throughout the week but not have it just like sitting, then I might like bake one Monday, keep the other one in my fridge till Wednesday, and then bake it. The only thing is it can sometimes dry out a little bit. But supposedly the longer that it's in the fridge, the like more sour you can get. I don't know if that's true or not. But yeah, these are going in the fridge, and then the next video will be like getting your oven ready for baking, and then scoring your bread and baking it. So that will be tomorrow.